Hello and welcome to Let's Try. Today we're trying Star Vortex, and hold on, you'll have to excuse me because I want to make sure I'm going to get some of the details right here. This game comes out in December, so quite a ways away, but the developer contacted me and asked me if I wanted to cover it early because they're trying to raise some wish lists, so I'm looking at this pretty blind. I really enjoy games like this or adjacent to this. I've covered games like Star Valor in the past. I really like, I think it's called Reshaper or something like that, and also like Captain Forever. Basically like semi-arcadey space sims where you are thrown into like some kind of sandbox, and you have like very rudimentary RPG progression systems. I really enjoy that. I think it's a very good format for a game, and so this looked really cool. Actually, I was very interested in this, which I gotta say, I'm not always interested in what shows up in my mailbox, but I was very grateful for this. So I want to shout out the dev for throwing a key my way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this. I'm finding more and more these days that just like jumping in and doing as little reading as possible is actually pretty good. Sometimes it can obviously kick me in the butt, but so these are our encounter types. That's interesting. Play sector. I'm interested to see what kind of character customization we have, if any. Can't tell. Is this a cutscene? More of them coming. Yes, this is a cutscene. Defend the mothership. I also I asked the developer, is there any AI gen content or art in this game? I have to ask more and more these days, and they said no, they're not a fan. So they're straight from the horse's mouth. No AI gen artwork, which I really appreciate. I've locked on to the transponder of a distant shipwreck. If we jump there, the fleet can follow. Do it. We don't have any other choice. I gotta say, I really also, one of my favorite kind of like top-down space games was Space Pirates and Zombies. And this kind of gave me that vibe a little bit. Life support systems failing. It's fine, we can take this ship. System transfer complete, system storage limit exceeded. You've got to be kidding me. This one has even less memory. I can transfer you back if you want. Okay, or not. I had to delete some of my emotional units. Compassion, patience, nothing important. I still far exceed your intellect. Great. Hey, what's the system for? Oops. We need that tractor. We need that. Tractor it back in. I gotcha. We're learning about the game. There you go. You can enable automatic tractor beam in the settings if you wish. Glad this ship has a manual ejector seat. Speaking of primitive manual systems, let's see if you can fly this thing. So I'm gonna very much assume how this game works, and ooh, that's a little bit interesting. This thing also has a dodge thruster. Control A. Oh, that's very strange. The rocket thruster is also fast. It's the big red button. What big red button? That was a metaphor. You deleted compassion but kept metaphors, and a few TV series, 7 audiobooks, and a recipe for fajitas. You'll thank me if this doesn't work. Shift is boost. Okay, excellent. That may come in handy. I hear the locals here aren't the friendliest bunch. Speaking of which, I'll enable the heads up display so you know which way to run. It'll take a while for the fleet to triangulate on this position. While we wait, let's try out some weapon systems. You can also shoot things behind you if you're running away like a coward. Oh, that's kind of cute. I haven't seen that too many times before. Toggle turret mode to aim your weapons independently. So yeah, you're pretty bad at that. I'll assist you with aiming. I kind of wish I would get a little bit more time to experiment before the tutorial jumps back in. You should equip that weapon we ejected earlier. We were a team, the brains and the brawn. So hold on, I want to actually try turret mode. So this lets us shoot while we're running. Okay, gotcha. Tab, open core panel. Equipment. And we're equipping this weapon here. Excellent. Good thing we held on to that. Shoot some asteroids nearby. We both know you need the practice. That'll do. See, I'd like to shoot like 2 asteroids before the tutorial comes and jumps in. The fleet is arriving now. Excellent work. We nearly didn't get away from those things. We need to get back to Earth and warn them about the invasion, sorry. Head towards the sector gateway at Novus Prime and we'll follow. It's always Novus Prime or something Prime, you know? You have a mission rewards to collect before we continue. Missions. Collect the reward. I love it. Slam that dopamine button. Hell yeah. Honestly, you could just use a little bit of graphical juice. I want confetti. Can I have some confetti when I hand in the mission, please? Just like pile drive some confetti into my face. Good enough. I appreciate that. I you know, the game's it's got, I'd say, like a fairly kind of limited graphical thing going on. That guy's coming towards me, but I think it's serviceable. I think that this totally works. For me, it's more about like, is the game itself fun? Those guys look friendly. Surrender the ship or die. Never mind. Okay. Kind of reminds me of Starcom Nexus. I was playing a little bit of that, and I was enjoying it. I liked it. It was a bit story based for me. So honestly, I appreciate if this game just like goes for arcadey more than anything. Ooh. We needed to use a dodge there. I didn't do that properly. It's a little bit mind flooding. You got to use Control A and D, and also Shift to boost. And also remember, you got to use the dodge in relation to what direction you're facing, which is really mind flooding. Those ships were clearly not equipped with an advanced combat AI. We should carry on to Novus Prime. Like, if I'm facing up, then I have to use Control A to move left. If I'm facing down, I have to use Control A to boost right. And that's pretty mind flooding. Oops, I don't know if I completed a mission. Probably not. Upgrades will improve your ship and equipment. Some items cannot be used until they are unlocked with upgrades. Gotcha. We'll get an upgrade point every level. When you inevitably mess it up, you can reset your spent points for cost and credits. Nice. I appreciate the ability to reset our points. Always appreciate that. Great work. This is the sector gateway. We'll set up camp here and hold the position. Come dock with the mothership. Okay. We're docking. You can repair, upgrade, redesign your ship here. I'd recommend grabbing some nanbots before you head out. Oh, yeah? Where are those? Small hull nanobots. Okay. Buy price is 50, so we can buy 3. Sure, let's buy 3. Where are those going? Black market. Okay, that's interesting. Buyback. Edit ship design. Show information on how to ship. Yeah, let's see it. You can design your ship by selecting parts and moving them around. The dotted line is the maximum size of your current ship class. That's a really intuitive way of doing that, actually. Parts are invalid if they're outside the area. You can add new slots and parts using the part selection at the bottom of the ship designer. You'll unlock more parts in different factions as you progress. There are limits on how many slots and parts you can have. You'll be told if your current design exceeds this. Part limit is from your ship class. The slots are unlocked as you level up. This is all very, very simple and accessible. I appreciate that. When you select a part, you can modify it using the options on the right side of the screen. You can use the buttons on the top left to load pre-existing designs. I wonder if this game will have workshop support, so you can like download someone else's design. So are these guns? Those are probably slot primary. Yeah, these are what like fire out from our guns. So we could do something like this, and then those all fire like forward. So we have thrusters. We have apparently 2 of 3 primary weapons. That doesn't make sense to me because it looks like we have like a lot more. Some slots are too close together. Okay. Can we have more thrusters? We could have another thruster, but now we have too many thrusters. So I guess we'll delete that thruster. Kind of weird. I guess this is one big thruster. I thought it was like 2 thrusters. So we could have some secondary weapons. Let's throw in some secondaries. Can we mirror? How do we mirror? M. Perfect. Okay, so let's just like throw that in there. I guess, can we like duplicate? Yeah, P to duplicate. And then, yeah, this is actually pretty nice. It looks simple, but that's actually good, you know, like that's actually really good. You know. We can have special, automatic special. Like, I don't know, what does a special do you think? These just give you slots. Like, if we don't have anything to put in that slot, I'm assuming it doesn't really do anything for you, you know. So there's a lot of ship customization. Can we're finished? Can we undo? Can we redo? Frigate. Are we over class at all? No, I don't think so. Save. Can we finish? I guess no. I don't want to discard the changes. I want to save and finish. Save as. Cannot say. Wait. While it is invalid. Why is it invalid? What is? Some parts are not connected. I'm assuming. Okay. They're just not close enough. There we go. Finished. Instantly restore some of your ship's hull. Okay, so these are just consumables. I thought that those were kind of like ship parts, but no, not the case. So we could maybe down the line buy some parts. It would be cool if there was like a filter slot here. So we have a passive slot, we have a utility slot, we've got thrusters. I guess we can swap in better thrusters later. Shield. I thought we put in secondaries, but I guess we haven't unlocked those yet. So there's a sector gateway here that will get us one step closer to Earth. We're in Scaran space though, and they hold the keystones that power it. We've tracked one down and marked the location in your navigation panel. Whoops. I lost my mind for a second there and thought that it was clicking was how I moved. Okay, so let's press F4. That gives us the map. Aha! We need to work our way through the sector to find the sector keystone. Remember, the ship can hyperdrive between encounters that are connected as you explore. Okay, so can I can target this. Ooh, okay. Well, those guys aren't bad. They look scary. And then so we've got kind of a almost roguelike thing going on. I wonder if they've actually labeled this game as being a roguelike. I like to check these things. No, they've labeled it as being an action RPG. So yes, I'm very used to seeing this screen, and this is very par for the course for a roguelike, but this is not a roguelike. They're just kind of borrowing us up a couple of those more common features. So let's go hyperspace to that sector, fight a few things, level up. So far, this is all pretty good. I appreciate this. It's nothing like, it's nothing, you know, super advanced. It's nothing like, I've seen this before, but like, it's all in the execution, you know? This guy's got homing bullets. That's already kind of interesting, you know? I think a game like this is going to excel in like how the combat works. I think it's time to use turret mode. Is the combat interesting or compelling? Is there ways to get an edge where, you know, you're actually using a bit of strategy? Honestly, this combat's already more compelling to me in some ways than like a lot of other space sims I've played. I'm not gonna name, well, I guess I am gonna name names. I was not super impressed by the combat in Starcom Nexus, but also I don't think that game was made to be a good, like, I don't know, space sim, like combat space sim. So let's go to our equipment and use a couple of these. I wonder if there's is there a quick button? Yeah, there is. No, this is just like shoot. Oh, okay, G. Okay. So I almost died here, but I didn't. So, you know, that's all good. It looks like we're good, but I'm gonna go the extra mile. You gain 40 hull, 1 cargo space, and 1 upgrade slot. Collect reward. Find and destroy the basilisk. Level 8. Got a couple extra credits. Skirmish level 2. So like what are the deals with these? Are these like extra special things, or are they actually like sectors on the match? The hive will not tolerate this incursion. I have some points I need to spend. Increases the amount of hull points on your ship. Let's just take a couple of those. Amount of shield points on your ship. Let's also take a couple of those. Survivability is nice. And you know what? That's it. I feel like increasing range would be nice. Of of our guns. Radioactive thruster. That's interesting. I'd like to get an idea of what that does. Okay, so these guys have like little drones. I'm already seeing pretty good variety in like different enemies, different weapons. I'm hoping that these enemies are indicative of the kind of weapons that we can find ourselves, and then like maybe you can build a ship with like drones on them. I'm actually really enjoying like using the dodge around. It works pretty well. You know, the enemies are like simplistic in their AI, but I don't think they need to be more complicated. They know how to shoot and they know how to aim, and that's about it. Maybe we'll see something a bit more complex a little bit down the line. So where are we? Right. Okay. So that gateway did take us to a different sector. So I was like, I don't know, misled or not misled. I didn't understand what that gateway meant. Now I do. So why don't we move over here, and that way we'll see something new. I guess we would like to go to the mothership occasionally and buy some new stuff. Like I could probably afford a secondary weapon now. These guys seem to drop like mines or something. Their range can be quite large. It's not always clear to me what is a pickup and what's not. That's kind of interesting. They like split up there. They split up and then tried to like kind of attack me from multiple sides. That was kind of neat. Okay, we overheated our weapons. Ooh, that was bad. I think I straight up don't like the music. That's the only thing I am gonna say right now. I'm willing to tolerate a lot in terms of the graphics, and like some of these. I mean, you know, the game comes out in December, so I have to assume that some of these are placeholders. So I'm really just kind of like taking a look at the mechanics, and so far everything works really well. I actually really appreciate what we got going on here. Where is our... Okay, that's where our mothership is. Maybe we should just like head there. So what happens when we click 2 away? Is it going to hyperspace twice, or is it going to hyperspace once? Okay, hyperspaced exactly once, and looks like we can recover completely by going to the mothership. Worth knowing these things. Oh, these are all ship cargo. We should look through our ship cargo. Looks like we have to repair our ship with funds. Actually, I don't think I need to do anything with this. What I need to do is go to our equipment and actually swap in some stuff. So we have new thrusters. I would really appreciate a button that let me compare. Damage type radiation. Okay, so these are lasers. Passive upgrade turn speed. We may as well slap that on. Oh, hull regen. 0.1%. I'm sorry, that's pointless. Projectile kinetic DPS 293. Not good. Piercing though. Projectile plus piercing. So maybe that's better. It might be that like goes through enemies. Projectile mine. This is a different slot type, I think, and I don't have the ability to use that just yet. Passive upgrade, hull regen, passive upgrade, laser. Slot not unlocked. How do we unlock? I guess we'll unlock these when we level up. I'd like to throw on a utility. Thruster. Acceleration, so it's 200, 150, 150, 100. 200. Okay, so these are straight up better, I think. Maneuverability times 1, max speed. I think this is better. Yeah, that straight up seems better to me. So I'm gonna slap that on there. I'm pretty sure I'm good in most regards, but I would like to get a utility. Getting secondary weapons wouldn't be a bad idea. Can I buy this photon torpedo launcher? I'll have a look at that in a second, but where's it? Okay, spear gun. Let's buy a spear gun. And then let's sell like everything else. What's a hot button for selling? Is there no hot button for selling? There needs to be a hot button for selling. Okay, oh, here we go. Quick sell common. Is this common though? I guess yeah, that is common. I guess it's worth knowing in the future. You want to sell this equipment for 2? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Can I like, if I could like uncheck something here, that would be kind of nice. No, so now I got to do it by hand. No, it's worth knowing in the future that if you have a bunch of stuff for sale, you can sell them all at once. So now we have a lot of money to spare. Radiation resistor. Okay, so different people are going to have different like damage types, and having protection against those is kind of nice. Let's try and get ourselves a secondary weapon here, and I'm curious to see if I can actually slap it on. I don't think I can, despite having slots for it. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we need to upgrade or get those slots first. Yeah, okay, here we go. These are the slots. Okay, this is all making a lot of sense actually. So why don't we just like head over there and fight some more stuff and see what our new weaponry has to offer. And the real question for me, I will not tolerate this, is like, is the progression system satisfying now and then also satisfying later, right? Like, is the new damage I'm doing now going to be compelling? And then like, obviously with any kind of RPG, you're going to reach a plateau where you're doing far less. You're progressing far less, but your upgrades are maybe like more meaningful. But like for me, the question is like, how steep is that curve? How interesting is that curve? You know, these are things that matter. And like, how many hours am I going to be playing this game before it starts to become a grind of like doing the same thing over and over again? We're taking radioactive damage now. I guess maybe weapon colors actually matter. Did we level up? We did. We reached level 4. Oh, invaders detected. This is new. Uh-oh. Okay, this is something new. This is interesting. I wonder if maybe there's like a little bit of Toho in this game. I'm also wondering, wow, this is a lot actually. Uh-oh. Oh, we have a new attack that I haven't been using. Which is like almost impossible to see and also impossible to land. And even when you do land it, it seems to do very little. Okay, we can hook that guy. Can we like pull them along now? All right, that's what that does. I am interested in the fact that that exists, but I don't think I actually like. I don't think I like it in practice. It's cool on paper, not so cool in practice. We got some interesting things going on here, though. I gotta say, I really like these like spiral mines. Are really neat. I think we want to use a thingy because I am taking some damage. I don't know what that F1 does. Oh yeah, that's shields, right? Maybe we want to upgrade or like build our shields back up. Damn, if they're attacking this far out, we need to get back to Earth and warn them. We found one of their infected seeds. Maybe you could learn something about it. I bet if you stuck one of those in a waypoint, more would come. That seems like a bad idea. Maybe, but we could use some of their weapons against them. Mission received. Bad idea. Fun. I do think that they're you're meant to kind of like run away and then come back, like, you know, build your shields back up, run away, come back. Is there something? There's something yellow over here. Wait a minute, wrong way. Arrow. Wait, again, wrong way. I have misread this orange yellow 3 times. I feel like the arrows need to be a bit more clear in what direction they're pointing. I don't mean to like backseat dev, but like I'm just kind of thinking out loud as I play this. Okay, so we have one unspent point. What can we do? Laser bolt damage, thruster. Maybe we could improve our heat. Yeah, let's do that because that means we get to fire for a little bit longer. How do we unlock slots? I wonder if we have to put some points into these. I'm really not sure how we unlock slots. Because it says reset slots. That's the interesting thing to me. I wonder if I had to, instead of spending it on this tree, spend it on unlocking one of these. But anyway, passive upgrade, resistance to heat, resistance to radiation, kinetic. These are new types. Damage, kinetic. Where can I put these? Nope. So these are secondary weapon. Okay. I'm starting to understand how things read. Still don't have a slot down there. Okay. Let's where's our map telling us to go? It's telling us there's something going on in this screen. Oh, that's just a bomb. I don't know where we're supposed to plant this seed. Let's have a look at our mission. Oh, let's collect the reward on that. Thinks you could use the infected seed to infect a waypoint. Step 1 of 2, infect waypoint. What is a waypoint? Is this a waypoint? Or is like the where I am a waypoint? Little bit confused about that. It should be probably pretty obvious what that means, but I'm a little bit confused about it. We've got a lot of money to spend. I wonder when we become a new class of ship. Actually, let me see. Reset upgrades. How much? Return to fleet to reset upgrades. Okay, let's try that. Let's go back to our fleet. Y'all have to forgive me for not understanding how that mission works. It's probably something very simple. I often make this mistake. Oh, that's interesting. We got like the full list of hotkeys there. I meant to dock, but I pressed the wrong button. Black market. So these would give you like unscanned. That's kind of interesting. Unscanned parts. These are, is this common? Common. I think I need a better way of like selling everything than just like sell common or uncommon, because I'd like to keep some of these, but it's fine. I'll sell them all. A seed from species capable and oh, it's a consumable. Oh, I probably need to use it in the sector that I'm in. Okay, I think I understand now. All right, so can we buy something? Wouldn't mind buying a better weapon. Let's have a look at like primary weapons. Railgun. Piercing. I think it does, that does do more damage. I'm not sure. Requires unlock cone projectiles. The fact that these have a level requirement is a little bit of a bummer, because I feel like the major gate should be the costs. You know, it doesn't make sense to me that they would have a level associated with them as well as a cost. That's just me. Okay, so let's go here. We're gonna go back to that spot and see if I can't use the seed, because apparently it's a consumable. Infect waypoint. Oh, there we go. There's just a button there. No, wait, that's the mission. What if I went into my equipment and then capable of infecting machines? I'm really struggling with this very basic thing. I wonder if I've like, if I go here, can I use it now? Is this a waypoint? No. Oh, I'm struggling with something very, very simple. Okay. What if, I bet you these are different. These actually have names. Like this one's skirmish, containers, rewards. Scaring. Okay, it tells you the faction involved. I think Novus Prime is, it doesn't tell me. I don't know where a waypoint is. Oh, there's a waypoint. Okay, how about this? We'll just go to that waypoint and then see what we can do. Not seeing a button anywhere. Equipment. Still can't do anything. Pressing the button. Infect waypoint. All right, well, I think I've tried my best, and I am struggling to understand this very, very basic thing. Oh, you can right click to use that. That's kind of nice. So I have a funny feeling I'm just like overthinking it, and maybe I'm just supposed to progress. The one thing that has me confused is that this thing here is like highlighted. So I'm just gonna do like a couple more sectors, see if anything changes, see if it gives me new instructions. You know, do what you can do instead of agonizing over what I can't do. These guys can like hit me instantly. That heat management is definitely going to come in handy. Our shields are down. And now they're up. Okay. I have to assume not shooting is good for like building our shields back up. Gateway disruptors. Oh, right. I forgot that there's a tractor beam. Completely forgot there's a tractor beam. Okay. Encounter complete. Not much going on here. Oh, let's just do a couple more of these. They're fun. I like just like coming in, shooting a bunch of bad guys. Get out. Okay, so I think I understand now. So there's at least like one enemy in each squad that is disrupting the gateway. And so you don't actually need to kill everyone. You just need to kill whoever's disrupting the gateways. I don't know what that is. Oh, oh, it's a nanobot. Nice. Oh, that's our shield completely gone. We've got tons of whoops. We've got tons of consumables, so I'm really not too worried about dying. Skirmish, different rewards. So yeah, I'm just like I'm making my way towards the our current goal. If something changes, if it shows us, oh, what's that? Something different, you know? What is this? Ah. Stuff. I love stuff. Yeah, like if we see something like that, and it's like, oh, that's a waypoint, you can infect that waypoint, then obviously I will do that. But right now, nothing is making itself obvious when it comes to that. Damn, we like solved that one pretty quickly. Level 5, 1 upgrade point and 1 new slot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we get a new slot. So now we can put it into secondary weapons. You'll need to place the slot on your ship, dock with the mothership to redesign your ship. I already did that. And now I can actually have a secondary weapon. Secondary weapon is 1. Okay. So now we have a new weapon. That's kind of nice. I noticed they don't home, so I'm assuming like eventually we can get some homing missiles. Oh, we got some radiation. We're taking some damage from that. Let's heal up as well. I think over time a lot of these things are gonna kind of come into, you know, become a bit clearer. Like right now I'm very much bumbling along. I'm trying to show off as much of this game as possible, and we are reaching the end of the video. But I do like, there's very little that I don't understand, and I mean it's not a complicated game. It's not the kind of game you agonize over decisions necessary. You just kind of like jump in, kill some stuff, you know, upgrade your ship, and hopefully the fidelity is really in like choices of customization. Obviously there might be a little bit of strategy in terms of like, oh, you know, I'm bound to encounter X, Y, and Z type of enemy in this sector, so I better equip my radioactive resistant passive and like this and that. That stuff is all very valid. I'm not seeing it necessarily yet. So right now it feels very simple, to say the least. But that's okay. I kind of like simple. I kind of appreciate just like jumping into something like this and like having a good time with it. And it doesn't feel boring. I'm not bored. The worst thing a game like this can be is boring. You know, like it can be simple and still like a good time. Okay, so this is a new mission type. It's a rescue mission. Let's go ahead and have a look at that real quick. I want to see something a bit different than just go kill. You'll never breach the citadel. We have more hostiles coming. Okay, so we have to take care of this guy, I'm assuming. Locust arrived. This guy is not doing a good job of staying out of combat. He is not staying out of combat. That is not what he does. So I'm trying my best to destroy everything that he is running into. Beetle arrived. Oh no, there's more. I like the tractor beam. It's kind of fun. I like how far it is. Like so many of these games limit your distance of tractor beams. Okay, so we helped that lad. Nice. We didn't spend our upgrade point. What if we got something this unlocks cone projectile base weapons for equipping on your ship? We don't have to do that though. Deployables. There's a lot of points here. +1 secondary slot. Rebound projectiles. That's kind of fun. Requires 10 previous points in mechanic. Okay. Damage of projectiles fired from launcher weapons. Let's do that. And I don't know. Is there anything super interesting here? War zone. Okay, let's do a war zone. And then I'm gonna call it here. I wish I could have figured out the infect waypoint. I really just scuffed that. Couldn't figure it out, I'm afraid. Wait, these are friends? Oh right, because we're in a war zone. So we actually have allies. Nice telegraphs. Gives me a chance to dodge. This is fun. I really don't need games to be more complicated than this. I like it. I like a complicated game for sure, but this is really fun. It's like a big toy box, and it's got some cool stuff going on. They gave me another ally. That's kind of neat. So it's not just like waves of like harassing enemies and you have like mounting aggressors. You actually get a couple of allies and helpful things as well. I'm really enjoying these dodges. We have taken some damage. This radiation kind of bites because you take the damage no matter what. Like it goes straight into your hull. Interesting, they have radioactive like missiles, so there's different weapon types or like damage types for each weapon type. I don't know how to put it other than that. Like you can have like kinetic, you can have radioactive bullets maybe. I mean, it's basically this game's version of poison. Gateways have been activated. What do we got going on here? I honestly just want to keep going and see if I can't see the boss. Like, we're making good progress here. If I could make it to the boss in like 5 minutes, that'd be ideal. Beetle escorted, arrived. Beetle locust arrived. Beetle escorted arrived. Damn. They hit me with everything there. Trying desperately not to just get hit by everything here, even though it doesn't really matter too much because we have like tons of consumables, but it is fun to actually dodge stuff, you know? Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those nanobots. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting the button for like using missile launchers is a little awkward because like imagine trying to use Control A and D to dodge around and then also hitting 1 to use your missiles. I kind of wish I could like assign those to right click instead because I do not care about this hook. Okay, one more wave coming in. Damn, that radiation is like really not doing us any favors. Ooh, that's a lot of money we just got there. Okay, taking a lot of damage here. Radiation. Nice thing about the missiles is you don't have to worry too much about aiming because they're AoE. Another chunk of change. I appreciate that the money so far has felt pretty meaningful, except for the fact, again, I don't like that things that you can buy are gated behind level because it's like it almost makes money meaningless. Oh god, we're taking a lot of damage. Money doesn't feel as meaningful when you're limited by like what level you are arbitrarily. But I don't know. There's probably good reasons to do it this way. All right, let's continue moving on. Can we just like jump straight there? Probably not. We still have a point to spend. But I refuse rescue, finally. So we're helping this lad here, Rapier. And we keep fighting radioactive lads. I think the key with managing our heat is we should just like ease off of our primary weapons for a bit. Use our missiles. The missiles don't seem to contribute to heat at all. And yeah, I mean that, you know, you're still doing a good chunk of change or chunk of damage. Nice. Please pick that up. I think my inventory is full. Okay, well that's a good reason to head back, I suppose. Hey, I'm picking up weapons I can't even use. That's kind of a bummer, honestly. Deployable orbit drone. That's interesting. What if we took the point that let us have deployables? I'm assuming we do not have a slot for deployables, or do we? We can trash these infected seeds. Where even is the thing? Where? Orbit drone, here we go. This goes in auto special, so we're gonna have to go back to our ship and modify our ship slightly. I do appreciate that you can just like warp straight home. Imagine how much extra time it would take. This game would, like, how much filler that would be if you had to like travel through every single waypoint. So now we want to edit ship design, and I want to add a automatic special. Some parts are not connected. I don't know, I guess we should like add some actual like hull. I haven't done much to like improve the look of our ship at all, but like I think it's important to, like, how much core do we have? I actually want to delete those. Like, we could do something like this. How do we rotate? Q and E. Something like this is kind of nice. The customization in this game is actually not bad. I'm appreciating it. I used to love designing little ships when I was a kid. Little spaceships. We can layer down. That's really nice. So let's put those on the bottom. There we go. And actually, let's put these at the bottom below those. There we go. And now we have plenty of room to play with for actually like designing our ship. So we can put the automatic special somewhere. This is the automatic special. Oh, is it blocking the turret? Or not the turret? How do we, can we like select our thruster? I'm trying to figure out how I could possibly select specific things. Like, I want to be able to select the thruster at the very bottom, but that's gonna be tricky because like I don't know how to reach it. What if we clicked on this? Nope. Okay, that's kind of a flaw. It's a little bit of a flaw because I'm gonna have to delete some stuff just to get to our thrusters. All right, so we'll put those there, and then we'll put this like here. This is our automatic. This is our special slot. I don't even know what this is doing for us right now. And I think we're good. Some slots are too close together. Oh, I guess these are too close to our thrusters. This ship looks goofy. All right, so then let's go to our equipment, and then we're going to equip this here orbit drone, which is going to go where? Specials? Auto special slot not unlocked. What do you mean? Did I unlock the wrong one? Deployables. I have a funny feeling I unlocked the wrong one. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna call it here because this this video is already becoming too long, and I want to make sure that I give this game the best chance it can. It could definitely use some work in some regards, for sure. But I am actually quite impressed with this. I think that it's a decent game. Can I like? I'm still trying to figure out this stupid seed. Obviously it could use a little work, but there's a couple of months before it comes out. So maybe some of the things that I was talking about could be addressed. maybe a bit more clarity, maybe a little bit more space between tutorials. Okay, apparently our mothership is being attacked. But other than that, it's a satisfying little space RPG. And you know, I always enjoy that. I always think there's more room for that. And I also, you know, I like the space sim RPGs that are like scaled down a bit and maybe arcade-ified, and that's definitely the case here. But if you've enjoyed this, definitely hit the like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.